Where's Molotov-Ribbentrop? Yeah, they never did it. They went anti-Comintern and then moved over here. Hungary took Romania. But they're not at war. Romania returns Transylvania. Romania has announced it will accept the Hungarian demand for a return of Transylvania. Accordingly, the territory has now been reunited within the country, greatly increasing its size and strength. It is unlikely that success of this magnitude will deter the Hungarians from issuing further demands for their remaining lost territories. That would be against who? Yugoslavia? Yeah, it's these two. Alright, so what's Poland doing? Britain has not been called in. I mean, Germany is about to declare war on Belgium. Prepare for the next war. Little bit late for that. So what are the Soviets doing at this point? Oh yeah, anti-fascist diplomacy. Because I might see if I can join the Soviets when they declare war on the Axis. Because I'm pretty happy with how my forces have modernized. I mean, sure, we don't have anything like the American divisional strength. My divisions are pretty well developed and we are getting the doctrines and stuff now. Been watching you during the undergrad and now in law school, figured I'd finally show my support. Well, thank you very much, Dax. I appreciate that. Has anyone ever seen the AI do the Moscow-Berlin axis? No. Uh-oh. A bunch of Poles got cut off. Danzig has already fallen. Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia. Naval invasion. Germany, I'm impressed. With Poland, why aren't you calling in the Brits? They've guaranteed you. No, they haven't. German pressure towards Benelux following the breakout of war with France. Didn't happen, though. Germany has applied stronger diplomatic pressure than ever to the countries of the Benelux, with the French and the British backing, however, they're refusing to give in to the pressure. So you stuck with your colonials. Okay. You went anti-Germany here. No trade stuff has happened, though. And then Belgium has gone democratic. But I don't think Belgium's guaranteed either. They're not. And Britain never guaranteed Poland. Poland's going, please help us with the improved relations, but they never guaranteed. UK is improving relations with Poland, but that's it. Well, I think that would count as an oops for the Poles. Ah, we can get another industrial site in Mexico. Do it. Actually, hold on. No, bugger. I've screwed up there. Because I could have gone to a war economy. We have 60% war support. And that would have allowed me to switch out Banco de Mexico for one of the others if we wanted to. Like Pemex. For even more construction speed. Yeah, Poland is a puppet, it's Latvia. How many troops does Poland have? Because they're actually holding... They have a lot of troops. They are no pushover. They have about 100 divisions. Germany has about 125. You know what? The forces are roughly equal. It's just that Poland's at war on so many different fronts, that's the problem for them. But as their country retracts, those troops will become more and more consolidated. December 39. I'm going to wait until 1940 and then we'll pick a different thing. There's the northern steel plants. So... don't really see any reason to get this. Although... this allows us to get the 25% cheaper manufacturers for all three, and we don't have any of them yet. So whereas they are 150 right now, we can actually get them for cheaper. And this guy's only 25. He is so cheap. I like this Mexico tree. I do, actually. It's very well done. There are some really genuinely, like, good choices to make. I like that. So we could get another 3 build slots up here with the revolutionary women. And we don't even need to go so far as women's suffrage. We can just get the 3 build slots. Plus Zifo, which will give us the electronics. Then we can go down to these industrials. Television innovation's another research slot, but we can't do it until we have 50 factories. I think I'm going to nationalise the oil fields before America is on too much of a war footing. And then we'll need to basically jump straight into compensation. Or we could oppose the Yankee imperialism, which will make the Soviets like us more. And we'll also make communists more in favour. It could even allow us to join the Comintern. So if America ever declares war on me, they'd be declaring war on the Soviet Union, which would mean that there's a 3-way war going on. Possibly even a 4-way war going on. The Axis, the Italian Pact of Rome, the Allies, and the Comintern. And considering there's usually only 2-way wars going on, rather than everyone being at war with each other at the same time. You're a 70-day one, which just kind of sucks. Although this means I won't be able to get the Aztec Eagles. Hey, Omar. We are gaining 0.9 political power a day. 70 days. Give us about 60. So we'll be at 110 by the time we finish engineering school, which would be roughly what's needed to go to a war economy. Part of the National Polytechnic Institute in Mexico City, the Escuela Superior de Ingeniería Mecánica y Electricidad, is training a new generation of pioneers in mechanical and electronic engineering. I just want to double check I can still do this even if I'm at war with them. I can. I really need to do this when they're not, like, skilling up militarily. Sod it, we're doing it. We're doing this now. The foreign oil concessions are dominating the Mexican economy and exerting too much influence over our affairs, both domestic and foreign. The British and Americans pay more attention to Royal Dutch Shell and Standard Oil than to our government. And we're still waiting for 1940, so let's not do that just yet. Oh, and also Poland's faction, yeah, that's true. If they can hold out. War with France. So it's going to happen. There's going to be a two-pronged war. And Poland is held. Even taking a bit of land back up there, though I doubt that was last. It'll somewhat depend on just how strong Poland, or how their economy is. Can they maintain the losses? 15 military factories. I mean, Germany has them hugely outnumbered. Still, 15's more than what I have. Speaking of military factories, I would like to start making some Quetzalcoatl's, please. Although that is going to require that I then buy in some aluminium, which I don't currently produce for myself. What resources do I actually have? Tungsten, steel, oil. Okay, so my air force is going to suck. We have tungsten, which is artillery. And we have steel, which is tanks. Or mech. In fact, tungsten would also be medium tanks. Although we don't have a huge amount of it. Yeah, so we're going to have to buy in aluminium. I might actually... I can't believe this. I might actually go for an AA game. Where I put AA in my divisions. AA only costs steel. Steel I have. Steel I can do. Let's go more infantry equipment. And the reason for that is because I want to train some more divisions. I'm off in a few minutes. May not be able to catch you on Thursday. See you all on Friday. Cool. No worries, last man. Thanks for watching. Isn't AA also good if you're going against an enemy that might have tanks but you can't afford to do AT? Yes. Luxembourg joined Mietmorsch. Germany declared war on Luxembourg. The Netherlands joined them. Germany declared war on the Netherlands. Oh, these are all joining Poland rather than the Allies. And Belgium. Liberia has joined the Allies. Don't worry guys, Liberia's in. Alright, January 1940. Get me improved computing. And... oh crap, those are 39s. Whoops. Improved infantry, yes, definitely. Video is done. I'm going to upgrade my AA. Because yes, you're right. AA does have piercing. It's not as good as AT, but it does provide some. It's like using the flak guns the Germans did. They had such good anti-air that they basically started equipping their divisions with anti-air as an anti-tank piece, especially in North Africa. Hungary demands southern Slovakia. Following up on their vows to redress the Treaty of Trianon, Hungary has demanded the return of southern Slovakia from Slovakia. The Slovakians have not yet responded, but the threat of war in the Hungarian rhetoric is all too clear. Rejection may well lead to another war. Yugoslavia claims Bulgaria. Citing the foundations of their nation as a union of the South Slav peoples, Yugoslav rhetoric has recently been increasingly arguing for the Bulgarian people's membership into this union. Slovakia returned southern Slovakia. Slovakia has officially accepted the Hungarian demands. Hungary is being such a belligerent sod right now. And Italy's just there, standing behind them going, better accept it. I really want this fascist versus fascist war. But it hasn't happened yet. Luxembourg's gone. Ooh, they're on the outskirts of Warsaw. Usually if Poland can hold on to Łódź, then things tend to go a little bit better, but fighting in Warsaw? Yeah, I'm not sure. Well, tension's at 99 already. Yeah, Poland's not looking too hot. Estonia's not looking too hot. Actually, Estonia's looking fine. They've literally just lost Tallinn. And so far they've been able to repel the borders. And because Poland's still holding, Germany has a lot less forces to use against Belgium and the Netherlands. This is a two-front war. This is World War I all over again. The only country that's done nothing in the Balkans is Greece. That's true. Ooh, encirclement. Alright. And Estonia's back in. Do any of those powers count as major? No! Only Poland. If Poland falls, all of this falls. Because you only need to beat majors now. I'm somewhat surprised the Netherlands isn't considered one. Historically, the Netherlands was actually in the Allied Supreme Command until the Netherlands itself fell. No, there was another reason. Till Indonesia fell? Did Indonesia fall? My knowledge of Dutch history isn't what it should be. But it was one of the big four until it became the big three. And the Dutch are also, I think, the only ones to have had foreign command over American soldiers. They are actually trying to take Watch back. The madmen. Indonesia did fall. Yeah, I thought it did. Oh, no, they're back on the borders of Warsaw. The pushback didn't last for very long. The Dutch and the Belgians are holding. And there it is, Germany's declared war on France. Germany is spreading itself really thin, especially considering they don't have Italians, meaning that the French don't necessarily need to guard the Alps. You've gone Pact of Steel. I don't know why this isn't being blocked off. Because you've already rejected the German alliance, you should have gone for Italy first. I think it was until Indonesia fell, yes, because I know the Dutch were in the joint naval command against the Japanese with the UK and the US until that happened. Yeah, that's what it was. Because I was thinking, like, the Netherlands itself held for like 7 days. I don't think they were in the Big Four for 7 days. I think it was longer. It was like a year or something like that. I think the Dutch held the position because of their massive merchant marine fleet that was used to supply Allied lines all over the world. No, it wasn't that, because Norway actually was the second biggest contributor to merchant marine after Britain, not the Netherlands. And Norway wasn't one of the big four. It was because the Netherlands had the 4th largest military? No, France did. Well, France had fallen by that point. And it was also the Dutch oil reserves in Aruba, Curacao, which gave them a lot of leverage. There it is. Fucking hell. France never joined. If France had joined that, it was like just too late. Germany got really, really lucky there. And now the Netherlands and Belgium and all that, that's all core territory. This is not occupied. There are no governments in exile from any of this. And now Britain in the war. Like a day. One day. I think it was literally because the 24-hour thing hadn't ticked over, so the alliances didn't merge. Crikey. Well, this is definitely an interesting setup. So, in time-honoured fashion, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this series so far. If you have, be sure to hit that follow button so you get notifications when I am live again in the future. If you've really enjoyed this, then do consider subscribing. It helps the channel out and lets me do more of this kind of content. If you want to support this channel in other ways, check out my Patreon, which you can find at patreon.com/MordredViking. I do have a YouTube channel, which you can find at youtube.com/MordredViking, or you can go to that link there. That is where I will be posting the series up in the future, but at the moment there is the Polish series, there is the Dutch series, and there is the UK and the American series still to come. But if you missed any of that content, then YouTube's the place to get it. If you want to hang out with me and the rest of the community, you can find us over on Discord at this link here. That's where I hang out. That's where the rest of the community hangs out, and you should totally come hang out with us. They're very friendly, I promise. Am I streaming tomorrow? No. Wednesday I'm taking off because I have some planning to do with some friends. I will, however, be back on Thursday. Thursday at 5 PM I will be doing European Universalis 4, continuing the Port Royal campaign. And then at 10 PM we're going to do some more work in fake Mexico, playing as the New World colonies. Friday is the day that this will continue with 8 hours of Man the Guns. Let me just see who else is streaming right now. Anyone else doing Hearts of Iron? Oh, there's someone else playing as Mexico, I think. You know what, let's go and see how their Mexico is comparing to ours. We're going to go and raid Super Duper Good Boy, which is an interesting name. Just give me a second, I just want to listen in for a second. Oh, haha! So apparently this guy doesn't usually do Hearts of Iron. He's worried that his viewership will dip. Let's go prove him wrong. So we're going to go over to... Oh, really? No, we're not going to raid him. I hate people that have follower or subscriber only chats. Sorry. He had his chance. I get it. If you're trying to beat bots or whatever, you have to do it. But just generally... No. None of these are really jumping out at me. Alright, let's go and raid one of the people that I usually follow. Oh wait, Fiora's still on. Is she? Fiora is still on. Alright, let's go and raid Fiora again. So head on over to Fiora Bunny, say hello from Mordred Viking. She is very, very cool. Lovely, lovely girl indeed. And she does a lot of strategy games. Like she's currently playing Mech Commander. So head on over there. Head over there, say hello, shout a couple of Viking raids in chat, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. See you on Thursday. Bye.